Alright folks, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This video is about 4 games which I currently found out on Steam, games worth playing with friends. These games which I myself and my friends have played throughout the years, of which we enjoyed and had fun playing. This list is on no particular order. First game, 7 Days to Die, is a zombie survival game. You gather and loot materials from surrounding resources or buildings, abandoned buildings. You can mine, you can craft much needed weapons and armor, you can cook food that will give you a nice buff, and you can build from scratch a base where you can hold out against the horde of zombies. You can do quests that will give you rewards and experience. Also, the game has a leveling perk system where you can either invest points on perks which I will not get into this video. But yeah, there's a leveling perk system in 7 Days to Die. You kill Zeds, you gain XP, you get a perk, you can invest it in a point. Yada yada yada. Okay, so 7 Days to Die, every 7 days you will be attacked by a horde of zombies, so hence the name. You are given ample time to prepare your defenses against the horde, and each horde night will be harder than the last. This game can be played solo, but it's way better and enjoyable with friends. Horde nights can get hectic, so expect really high frame drops. As fun and enjoyable as the game is, I cannot help but say that the game has been in early access since December 13, 2013. That's 10 years of early access development now. It's a bit long. Very long. Anyway, the game has tons of things to offer. Crafting, lots of items to craft, lots of traps, buildings that... There's lots of points of interest, so the game has that. You can even... there's a random generated maps if you want. The game is far more better played with friends. It's more fun that way anyway. Only problem with the game is, as I said, the frame drops. It's not fun. It's not fun when you get frame drops during horde nights. The Forest is another survival crafting game where you explore an island after mysteriously crash landing and losing your son Timmy. And that's the goal of the game, is to look for Timmy. You explore the island, finding clues as to the whereabouts of Timmy, but also encounter cannibals and other monstrosities inhabiting the island. The cave exploration adds a sense of horror and claustrophobia as you will be mostly exploring them. You can build a base or camp protecting you not only from the elements but also from the cannibals and wildlife. I mean, most of the wildlife in the game are practically quite harmless. So yeah, it's a great game to be played with friends. You could play the game solo, but I highly recommend playing the game with friends. As during cave exploration, it can get very confusing inside these caves. They're really dark, really damp, full of monsters, full of the cannibals, mostly the monstrosities. But again, you will be mostly find you'll mostly find the clues in these caves. But it's very hard to find these clues since it's very dark. You will have a flashlight, but the batteries die out quite fast, so you will be either using your lighter, which somehow doesn't run out of gas. That lighter does not run out of gas. Also, Sons of the Forest is gonna be releasing this year, 2023, on February. So me and my friends are gonna put that on our wish list. Valheim. Released as an early access on Steam. Valheim is a survival crafting game where you are summoned to the realm of Valheim to defeat the gods who fight the Allfather Odin. It's an open world game filled with many biomes to explore, filled with monsters and creatures to battle. You can build great halls to reside in, where you can feast and drink home-brewed meat. You can farm the land with its rich soil. You can domesticate the animals that roam the lands of Valheim. You can craft weapons and gear to help fight the gods of the land and vanquish them. And most importantly, you can do all this with your friends. This is for me one of the best games out there to be played not alone, but with friends. I highly recommend this game to be placed on your Steam wishlist, as my friends and I have experienced what the game has to offer as a co-op survival crafting game, and we anticipate the full release of this game. It's currently still in early access. Me and my friends started playing Valheim. What patch was that? Heart and Home. Now, Mistlands came out, and perhaps, I'm not sure, sometime around this year, 2023, the game will be a fully fleshed out released game, and we also anticipate that. So yeah, Valheim, one of the good games to be played with friends out there.
I need to level up my gunner.
Hazard 3 or Hazard 4? Which one do you want?
Up to you, baby girl.
Let's go to Hazard 4.
Okay,
yeah.
we're fucked.
I want. Are we boys or are we men?
We're men. Of
We're
course we're
men.
men. The fuck?
We're
Yeah.
men. We're
That's
gonna
right.
go Hazard 4. We're gonna go extreme
right.
because we are men. Don't fuck that.
You sound so.
Matera. Grab her.
Wow, I just got one shot. Shit.
What the fuck? How did you get down?
Yeah, get hit by that and talk to me after that.
Somebody catch my bread.
Explosive spikes!
Join them when we're already gone.
You guys joined the lobby?
1 minute in the mission and it's already done.
Oh, is it actually?
No, because we fucking died.
Oh.
And last but not least, Deep Rock Galactic, or DRG. It's a looter shooter game. If you like dwarves, mining, spelunking, and love Starship Troopers, then this is the game for you. It's a perfect co-op game, which has plenty of mission variety and objectives to keep players engaged. Its caves are randomly generated and has many biomes as well. Random events and encounters are also present in each mission, so overall the game has a high replayability. You can play the game solo and you will be accompanied by a robot called Bosco, or you can play with friends, which I highly recommend because the game is that fun. You can drink beer and the Abyss bar. Yeah, you can drink beer, you can order beer. The game has so many things for it. It's one of those shooter games where it's kind of similar to Left 4 Dead, but different. You have dwarves, you have beer. You don't shoot Zeds, you shoot the bugs. You mine, you do objectives, you finish objectives, you clear a mission, you promote your dwarf. You even do deep dives, which is the end game for the game. Deep dives, elite deep dives. Overall, this is one of those games where it's best played with friends. If you have any friends, that is. Anyhow, folks, that's my list of games worth playing with friends. Ciao, folks. If you liked the video, like it, you wanna say something in chat. I'll see you guys next time.
We're rich. 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 We're rich.
Tuck team. We're not getting any younger here.
Say gone. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich. We're rich on the floor. We're rich.
See here.